So we're doing more Q&A at Ayacon. I'm still with BakaShift, and we have another guest here today.
Guest, an invisible guest who you can't see.
An invisible guest who you can't see.
How mysterious.
Because obviously you can't know what his face looks like. So his channel is...
They're not ready for it. Their bodies aren't ready for my face.
They're not ready for it.
His channel will be linked in the description.
He's
so
TenseiTwister.
TenseiTwister.
He does an awesome show.
He does. It's banging.
Called
It's top.
Chansu or Pantsu.
It's been on hiatus for a while because I've been moving house, but it's going to be all.
It's so good.
It's going to be banging in it.
He's a connoisseur of Moe tat.
It's Sunday. It's the last day, so we're going to do some Q&A, and then we're probably going to go out to the pub.
And party hard like crazy people.
Yeah, boy. I'm doing the questions.
Yes.
Right. You can't see the hat, but the hat is
The
here.
hat is there.
The hat is there.
The hat is the
Rustle it
hat
around.
remains.
Oh, rustling it around. Can you hear that? Can you hear my rustling?
Give him a wee flash of the hat.
I live in Manchester now, so that's the voice I'm going to use.
Give him a wee flash of the hat.
Oh. Wait, they'll get to see my hand. Oh, they're allowed to see my hand. Question 1.
This is a long one.
Oh my word.
Jeez.
It's from Lenover12. My friend believes that people who lack identity and don't know themselves tend to love anime and other related things. It seems it could be a part of it, but there is a lot more to it, like being introverted. What are your thoughts on this?
Okay.
Do you have an identity?
I don't know. From my perspective, I spend a lot of time alone indoors watching anime. That's my answer to that question. I don't know.
You're not as good as you were yesterday, so this makes me look better.
There you go. You can.
I don't think that's the case. I think it's just having a hobby that maybe people don't understand makes it so they're like, well, I'm not even going to try to understand this thing that you like, and I think that's a bit bullshit, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just being kind of like that.
Um,
I'm not hype at all.
Come on, get hype, man. There's an apple there, eat that, that'll make you hype.
That's Evie's apple, she won that.
Did she?
Yeah, she won in the unwrapping contest. I'm sorry, the person who asked that question. I'm dreadful.
No, I don't think it's anything to do with like having a lack of identity. I think it comes from probably over-identifying with a community or something, to be honest, like the hype levels that people usually get. Or whatever. I don't know if that's making sense, but I think that's bullshit. It's basically my fault. Your friend is wrong.
Invisible man off screen, do you have any thoughts on that?
I think it's not so much a lack of identity, I think it's almost too much in a sense, because people who identify themselves with anime and manga tend to, in a lot of cases, secularise themselves and think, I like anime and manga, this is really niche, no one that I know will like anime and manga, and a lot of the times, especially with more introverted people, they're too scared to say, I like this stuff, I like Japanese cartoons, and Moe tat.
I guess with it, it's completely down to the individual. Like saying I like anime and manga isn't like, that is not who you are, that is something you like. And within the anime community there's so many different people.
I think it's a common hobby for people who are more introverted to have because it's an easy thing to do just in your house.
I don't really think it's even down to that, it's just a case of it's something that you can get so involved in.
Yeah.
Because it's this massive entity and you kind of can completely dive into it. It's like you may come across being more enclosed in your own self just because there's so much to get involved in and it's very, very immersive in comparison to other things, because it's not just like when you have people involved they're just really into certain other things. It's not just like there is not like this all this surrounding things. It's not just anime, it's anime and all this related culture because it's such a massive skyscraper.
Just a bucket full of stuff.
Just a bucket full of moe.
His brain is awake, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go.
There you go. You actually got a coherent answer out of you.
Cool.
Mr. Potato. Is that Mr. Potato 5 or Mr. Potato? Oh, it's Mr. Potato 5.
Oh, he's copying you.
He's being read.
I'm going to give this question a Mr. Potato 5 out of 5.
What do you think of UFO Table's announcement that they're going to be producing a new Face Day night?
This is perfect that this question came up with you on.
Oh, okay.
Can I just give my opinion really quickly?
Yeah, okay.
I don't care. I really don't care.
There's mine.
Do you have, well...
I have not finished Fate Zero, I haven't watched Fate Stay Night. Maybe if I watch both of those and like them, I'll be more excited.
Okay. Fate Zero, is the most beautiful thing in the world. Fate Stay Night, the original adaptation, so many people absolutely hate it, but it's alright, it's not terrible, honestly. And it's just because like the original Fate Stay Night adaptation adapted the first roots of the 3 roots of the visual novel. So there's Fate, there's Unlimited Blade Works, and there's Heaven's Feel. And Unlimited Blade Works got its movie, providing this announcement was for Heaven's Feel, it's going to be amazing. Heaven's Feel is a direct sequel in more ways than one to Fate Zero, because it goes very, very into the Matos and everything like that. And it's just going to be amazing. It's just going to be like ufotable, crazy production quality. The story is ridiculous. The only thing I'm worried about is that Heaven's Feel is just all about the sex.
Yeah.
It's just like freaking. It's just all about the sex. It's so dark and dirty, but they should be able to do something with it and not replace the flipping sex with CGI dragons.
My only experience with Heaven's Feel is playing unlimited codes as Dark Sakura, where her special is she gets them on the floor and humps them to death.
It's gonna be it's gonna be one to watch.
This one deceived me. Look at this, right? Oh.
Your paper sizes.
The Kenpachi 07. Most of the time, the live-action films deviate from the original. Do you enjoy this and feel the film should explore different plots? Or should they stick to the source material?
I love it when films do that. Like the Death Note films.
Yeah, that's basically this question is basically about the Death Note films.
But the Death Note films are so massively different from the rest of the series.
Well, it's not that it's so massively different. It's just it gets to a point and then it arcs off in a different direction.
I like that. I really like the fact that it does that, because I've already seen Death Note. I've already read Death Note. I don't need to see Death Note.
It's just generally with that kind of story. We'll just basically make this question about Death Note, because there's not that many other ones I'm familiar with. Because Death Note as a story, it's designed to be told. I think it's best told in the manga medium, because it's kind of it's a show that's best told, experienced at your own pace. And then obviously once you've taken it down to the anime level, and then further taken it down to the live action level, all these layers are stripped off of that piece of fiction. But then with that film, and they did something different with it, and it was great. Because it got rid of the worst thing about the thing and added an ending that was, in my opinion, significantly better. But in terms of other things, I don't really know.
I like it when anime does that, though, when it deviates from the manga. It's just so much more interesting to me, because I'm like, well, I've read the manga.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I wanted to see this certain thing animated,
and
maybe it doesn't. But
obviously, the best example of this is Fullmetal Alchemist. Like, the original Fullmetal Alchemist, instead of going stupid and doing filler crap, they made one of the best anime exclusive endings, excluding the movie, which is rather flawed. Excluding that, they made one of the best anime exclusive endings, and it stands up there with Brotherhood. They are on very similar levels. Because Brotherhood goes into everything the manga did, and it's almost a perfect adaptation. And original FMA goes into kind of the darker side of what they did a bit better. They stand alone as two very different pieces of fiction, and it's just great that they did that instead of just going, right, we're just going to fill it, or do like an Air Gear, do a Claymore, do a Berserk. Let's just stop and then never make anything else.
I'm not really I don't watch like live action adaptations and stuff, and I think I like the deviation of plot lines because it keeps things fresh and interesting. I would rather read the manga and get something different out of the anime, as long as it's not either overly contrived or just terrible.
Yeah.
There's situations where an anime either catches up to a manga or runs out of time, or the manga isn't finished and they need to finish, and they just kind of hackney an ending.
Yeah.
That always really annoys me. Designation for White Life asks, do you have a favourite game character and why do you like them?
Travis Touchdown. He's my jam. He's my jam. I love him. He's so cool. He's the main character of No More Heroes. And the reason I like him is because he's the most cocky, arrogant piece of shit you could possibly ever want to meet in your entire life. But he's cool. You don't play games.
No, I've got an answer.
Oh, you got an answer?
Yeah. Hazama from Blaze Blue is awesome. I just love his design.
Screen, by the way.
His design, his actions, his transformation into Terami, all of it's really awesome. He's just he feels so much more, kind of fills out beyond just he's a cool character with an excellent drive.
Justin from Grandia. And I'm not just saying that because I'm playing the game at the moment, but when I was a kid, he was just I don't know, I suppose he was just a character that I identified with the most out of any character ever, because he was just a kid who wanted to go on adventures. It didn't matter if he was finding a rusty pot in randomly in town, or going into the forest, or whatever. He just wanted to go out and make stuff happen, and then he ends up saving the world. The Nikozu asks,
I love this guy.
I like this guy.
This guy's awesome. You're a cool dude.
He's got a good name.
He didn't like Base Day Night, and then he watched Unlimited Blade Works and loved it.
Hey.
Good job.
Who is your anime crush?
Inori.
This is no
That's not a crush, that's like a full-blown obsession.
Shut up.
do I only get to pick one? Because...
You can have up to 3.
Is that alright?
Yep. There we go. That's the new decision.
Kai from Beyblade, if he was older, obviously. Or I was younger.
Really?
Cradle snatcher, man.
No, I've had like an infatuation with him for no reason.
What, you just wanted to let it rip? I don't know what that even refers to. Oh, Kai. What was I thinking? I was thinking of the protagonist for something.
Tyson.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Tyson's banging, man.
You're Tyson.
Tyson's like...
A bubble. Dragon!
Dragon! No, Kai. Hey from Darker Than Black. He's awesome. And...
You can stop at 2 if you want. That's just up to 3. Up to and including
I feel like
3.
there's another one though. I don't want to leave him out.
Kino.
Mine's
The
Yoko,
pink
because she's
head
got
one.
big boobs.
Hey, man. She's too
It's
old.
not really Yoko. It's Elsie from Little God Only Knows,
Yeah,
because I love her.
Right, so we lost some footage.
Yeah.
That was my fault, sorry about that. So I answered a bunch of questions that you'll never hear the answers to, and some of them were more educated than my own.
It's alright, because it was literally just an entire video of me and the Shadow Man back and forthing whilst like completely drowning out Ebby. Okay, that's it for me. I'm done for this channel for now. You may well see me in the future, but if you wish to see me between now and then, go and look at me move around on camera on my channel, which is what my name is, BakaShift,
Where are the links?
in Gihar Village.
I can remember.
In Gihar Village, that's where they are.
Do you like my name?
That's cool, yeah, I appreciate that.
She had to explain it to me what it was, I had no idea.
Let him decide,
I missed the point.
I need to think of a new name for it. It's been called Gihar Village for a
It
very
doesn't
long
need to be
time.
called anything
That's
else.
just
Just call
it,
it,
bro.
just name it after a different village. Call it Litner Village.
Yeah, it's Litner Village today.
Alright, down in Litner Village, there'll be a link to me, and there'll be a link to TenseiTwister, the fine connoisseur of Moe Tat, the most charismatic man on the internet.
Check it out if you've got like
I like
20
this.
seconds to spare.
I don't even have to make videos. It's so good. Sorry, carry on.
There isn't, like I said earlier, there isn't much on that channel at the moment,
But
but
there will.
there will be very
will.
soon. I've got set up in my new home.
His new home,
So,
because
as
he's a
soon
big
as-
boy, and he
as
doesn't
soon-
live with his parents like me.
Yeah. Although, you know, that's only thanks to the bringing by. That was how I got my rent.
The site.
Anyway,
Anyway,
like I said, well, I didn't say, they said, you can go over to their channels and they will be down in Litner Village today. So this is BakaShift, over there, with the hands, the man with the hands, is TenseiTwister.
Much
So,
love.
hope you guys enjoyed. It'll be sad to leave Ayacon now.
yeah.
I've got no one to make my videos for me.
Go edit him, yeah, love.
Shit. Right. Thank you for watching, take care, and I will see you guys soon. Bye! Peace.